Welcome, welcome. You've got me in the middle of prep work. Don't feel bad, Fly. My first thought when I saw the lost word was lobotomy. Which should say how my brain works. And I'm like, oh, wait, I don't have enough for lobotomy. I have a Katarina with me, too.
Yes.
Oh.
Man, the worst one was the cockatoo one because I said it as she was typing it.
Yeah, my response was literally, I'm already on it.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn it. I was looking at that and I figured it out. I went, cockatoo, and she just goes, yep, already typing it. And I was like, god damn it. Like, just tad too slow.
Oh, and so what I usually do between stream days or the same day as stream is I level my crafters. And I also do the other society quests that I just happen to have around. So I also do the Vanu Vanu and I do the Kojin. And I had almost finished when we lost that game, so.
Pretty girl.
Yes?
My lovely ice.
Yes?
Do you remember where the D&D dice went?
Mine is in my bag. I don't know about where yours are.
Is my scroll in the bag?
I don't know. You have your own bag.
Oh.
Say, we both have our own special bags because you do more BattleTech and I do more D&D.
Yeah, but they're not in there.
I don't know. Where did you last see them? Retrace your steps.
Wow.
I mean, it's true though.
Wow.
It's true though. What do you want from me?
While hearing this motherly advice.
Where was the last place you had them?
Mom level advice.
Think back now to when
where
you
was
last
the last
had
time
them in
you
your
had it?
possession.
Yeah. I'm gonna mac you. I'm gonna come in there. I married this one, everybody.
You did. I warned you many a time that it was a bad decision.
Why did you have it last? I wouldn't be asking if I knew that.
Listen. Oh. That's mithril. Ah, bet you are. Why are you sad? What happened? That's where I am. I'm getting there, slowly. In my free time. All, like, hour of it. That. There's that. And there's that. Hmm. Do that what now? Oh, the inventory. Welcome back, Andrew. Oh, what an interesting glitch. The animation didn't play. There it goes. Lost its mind for 2 seconds. I am a little tired, but I'm happy to be here. I don't think so. Not for me.
Hey, what was the question? I'm not mad.
This is my long weekend, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Yep, that's this weekend for us.
For you.
Whatever. It's not my fault. The company you work for is still in the States.
Yeah, but I don't get that day off.
For context, for anybody who doesn't know, it's Thanksgiving this weekend.
Yeah, I do. I get the random day in November instead.
Yeah.
Bearfly. Feel better now? I have slightly lowered how much stuff is in there.
No, still too much, he says.
I opened up an entirely like new row. It's better than it was before. I had 3 slots. Okay, let's see. To teleport to Namai is 482. Can I fly there? No. Teleporting it is. Katarina,
Yes.
Andrew is trying to engage with you.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I was packing things. I am. However, I'm not going to like put too much stock in it. Because it's the beginning of the season, and while it was nice, I'm not gonna take it as like, you know what I mean, right? I'm not gonna take it as a prophecy for the season.
But prophecy.
Also, it was against Calgary, so anytime we win against Calgary is a good time.
Oh, I'm just fucking just going, not reading. Apologies. That's my bad.
Oops. You are in fact streaming.
I'm
People
just
need
like-
to read things.
I'm just like, yeah, you need to be guarded because the Garleans took your vase. Yes. By the way, I did get the yes from the Namazu.
Oh my god. Also, all of these games for the Canucks start at my bedtime. And the only one that doesn't is on Monday, which starts a half an hour after Ice's stream starts. Damn it.
It's okay. I understand that my stream is not as important as hockey.
I am going to walk in there and catbat you.
As you can probably tell, I'm in a bit of a spicy mood today.
Yeah, what's going on? Leave me alone, I'm sick. See how she bullies me?
Do not. Oh.
I'm sick and should be treated with care, and instead I'm just being bullied.
She's also being treated with care, don't you worry.
Bullied.
Do not be fooled.
Well, Andrew, regardless of if I'm back to 100% or not, I'm going back to work on Sunday. So.
If she dies, I'm going to be very upset.
I mean, I've slept 12 hours each day the last 2 days, and the fever is gone.
Yes, but we've established that your issue is that you have a lung infection, so fuck your fever.
I haven't been coughing either. Thank you.
Fish, where is the thing you want? I think I've already checked this one, but eh. You have fun with that. We're almost done. It's less fun in this one because it's less of the, you know, ball game and more like management sim. I thought I had picked on this one, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, I thought so. Where is it? Where's the one I want? Right? I know it's not that one, because that was one of the first ones I picked. I guess try it again. Come here, you. Yeah. Am I just blind? Don't see it? Okay. There's one there. There's one there. There's one over that way. There's one there. Oh. Apologies. Don't know what happened. Wait! There's one hidden.
Wait, where we go?
I was looking for a...
We still not find the stupid Namazu thing?
The box. The box was hidden. Huh, how interesting. I bet it's this one. Ah! The right size, the right consistency.
Oh my goodness.
Not even yoink. He told me to yoink. Ah, yes. The one's drunk on tea. This one's drunk on tea in the middle of the ocean.
Perfect.
Not the middle of the ocean. It's only a little ways away, but still. Where he could... Still a place where he could drown. Y'all are ridiculous. Okay.
Sorry. What is this quest shape?
Well, you see, it's the Namazu. And they're not quest chains. They are individual quests.
Uh-huh. What is he collecting? Does he have? I'm so confused.
Everything he currently has is trash. But he's gonna
Well,
try
yes.
fish.
He's gonna try fishing?
He's going to try to be a fishmonger. As a
I see.
catfish. Right, Namazu disciple. I was right on it too. So the whole thing is you're supposed to triangulate between the Namazu that's there, the Namazu that's over that way, and the Namazu that's over that way. But they also give you a nice visual hint via these trees. In case you are not good at the whole triangulation thing. Very far away. Cool. I forget entirely where this one is.
Don't look at me to help you with this one. I don't know.
You don't do side quests. You could help me if you wanted to.
Meow.
I will absolutely call you out. Oh? Haha! I'd be more upset.
Come on, guys. I just wanted to talk.
I'd be more upset if I didn't, you know, just destroy them. Now, about that conversation. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. this catfish does not know how to swim.
Yeah, buddy.
He is a Namazu of the city.
Yeah, buddy. Here, let me help you with that. Picks up, throws.
Don't drown our friend.
You're a fucking fish.
She cannot fathom. Inconceivable. You go, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's turn in some of these just to get them off my map. Here's your money back. Here's your crate. I have some tea with me. Yes, y'all have been given the same honor as a domesticated cat. Alright, we just have the one quest chain to do now. Yes, they're gonna be a miner, a prospector. Yes, yes. Must I help you?
But do I have to?
You good now, oh frightened one? If he gets eaten, it's not my problem. The shot really close to his face. Just perfect. And this one too.
Goodness. Bruh. Bruh.
I hated to do it, but this sucked. By getting me to do it, of course.
Why would you take any effort in this endeavor?
I know. Wouldn't that just be amazing?
Right?
Especially if it works. He would die immediately. He leaves for 2 seconds and instantly gets gobbled.
Yeah.
There he is.
There, he saved his ass. No, he tried to learn how to swim. On his own.
Oh no.
Bruh. Bruh.
Are you done drowning? He stepped into one of his own traps.
Alright, you are no longer trusted with pointy objects.
I have a new idea. Have someone else think for me.
Dear buddy, old pal. Well, this is... I would normally applaud you on your self-reflection and sense of personal growth, you don't have the money to pay somebody to think for you. This is a strategy that does in fact work. This strategy has worked for a great many people over time, and they have done very well by allowing someone else to think for them. The problem is they started with that money. I think I killed her. I think I killed my life. I can hear her going in the next room. I think I killed my life. I think I killed my life.
This poor Namazu is just the butt of all of our jokes. Oh no. Can't see.
I made her laugh so hard she's crying.
Oh my goodness.
I'm impressed with myself for that joke.
Wow. You know, I can't be mad at this Namazu anymore. He skipped right over the part where, you know, it's super dangerous and you're likely to die to treasure! And that's 100% me.
A fellow treasure goblin.
Listen. Oh, none of you saw it because I play Hollow Knight on my own time. But for some reason, yesterday, it slipped my mind that acid and spikes were dangerous, and my Geo fell into the spikes and the acid. And I, without even thinking about it, jumped in after them. Twice. Do we tell this poor Namazu that if he got these Imperial weapons and tried to sell them, he would be immediately arrested for, you know, being a black marketeer? For, you know, stealing from the Imperial army? I'm just saying. These weren't here before. I know, I was here a long time. could you come and help me in battle?
Look, buddy. At some point, self-assessment has to happen.
He did do self-assessment. He said he should have other people think for him. Remember?
Yep, but then he didn't follow it.
Sure he did. He followed what the other guy told him to do exactly. Go to the Imperial base that has been abandoned and steal from the Imperial army.
Oh boy.
Well, he did find decent things. They become... Oh no. War profiteers. The biggest of hats. We went from the Namazu are idiots but okay to one of them kidnapped a person's daughter.
Well, that escalated like a fucking rocket.
Let's go deliver his demands. Although he didn't really have any, he just said, I have your daughter. The life of my daughter hangs in the balance. They're not that strong, guy. I think she's safe. Hell, she might be able to fry them up. Fried catfish.
It's good, especially with some good Cajun seasoning. Mm-hmm.
And butter.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Although they do have Garlean weapons now, so...
They're potentially dangerous, if not accidentally.
Probably to themselves. Since the one
Yeah,
who
they're
has the guiding weapons
just
fell into his own goddamn trap.
Yeah, they are as much a danger to themselves as they are anyone around them.
Which admittedly is not that dangerous, considering how small they are and how idiotic they are. Hello. In fact, they're not kidnappers. They just found her. Literally, they just happened upon her and are now just babysitting her for like a few hours. It was, in fact, a joke that the writers were playing. Because I'm pretty sure at this point they know that no one does their side quests, and so now they can basically write whatever they want. And specifically, the localization team is stellar. In terms of like one-to-one translation, they're only about half right. But when it comes to things like this where they get to be silly, they are 100% on point. How you doing? What's that? The village needs weaponry? I know just the Namazu. What's that? We're gonna make this entire region militarized against the Garlean Empire? What? I told you, they do this all the time and I love it. It's my favorite thing that the side quest guys do. This one happens to be tied to something else, as evidenced by, you know, the little plus sign in the blue. But originally, this was another one that was just gold quests. Right? Namazu, it's because you're trying to sell Imperial weapons to the ones who are oppressed by the Imperials.
Oh, okay. I'll wait until this cutscene's over.
Hey, Doc, they're
I have
not. They're
something
not
to
boys.
say about these guns. Oh, okay. I take great issue with Final Fantasy and their sword guns. Because sword guns exist. They are real, and they were shockingly effective. But they do not look like that.
What? Are you trying to say that having a sword right where the barrel is
Is a bad idea? Yeah,
it's a bad
it's
idea?
a terrible idea. Terrible fucking idea.
I have made this exact argument about fucking Squall Sword. I hate Squall Sword, and they actually fix it in 13, where the main character also has a gun blade, and it is entirely different in terms of its structure. I'm not sure why they didn't go for that one.
Like, sword guns are real. They exist. They do not look like that.
At this point, it's tradition. To make impractical weaponry.
Trying to find a picture of one of the actual ones.
No, that thing is beautiful. It literally transforms from a rifle to a sword and back again. And what happens is the blade gets out of the goddamn way when it's a gun, because you need to keep the barrel clear so the gun doesn't explode and doesn't ruin the actual sword bit.
Yeah, also, swords tend to be bendy and wobbly, and if your barrel's right next to the blade and it wobbles the wrong direction, you've just destroyed your own sword.
Yeah.
I'm not finding any good pictures of it. But the it's a very short barrel, like one shot kind of thing, and the barrel's actually pointing at about 45 degrees down from the blade, so it's almost pointing like it's pointing like away from the blade, and you'd fire. It almost looks like you'd be firing like a regular pistol grip. I'm struggling to find a picture of one, but they did exist. There weren't many of them. They were custom made by very rich people in the early days of, like, gunpowder.
Oh no, they use powder. They're powder weapons, Andrew. But as long as you have the powder, you don't need ammo.
Yeah, you just pour powder in and you shove another ball bearing in and off you go.
Well, if you're good enough, you could find a sufficiently, round stone and it would work just fine.
Yep, absolutely. You don't care about barrel integrity when your shot isn't going to be accurate anyway. Like, let's not get this wrong. The sword gun was not a long-range weapon by any means.
Well, let's be real. These people are not. They're not soldiers.
It's a black powder pistol attached to a sword, and it was designed to fire one shot at a time, and then you had to reload them like you would a black powder pistol.
Oh yeah. Sword guns actually exist, and also, of course, there's the more common bayonet, which is what happened when the sword gun didn't work.
Yeah, no, like sword guns existed. It was a thing. Was it a useful thing? No. No, it wasn't. And as the technology around guns got more efficient and better, it was better to have a full-scale rifle with a pointy bit you could put on the end than a giant pointy bit with a rifle. So yeah, we got the bayonet. Yep. Nice is absolutely correct. That's actually how that went design-wise.
Welcome back, Fly.
Welcome back, Fly. But yeah, gun swords were real. They're just terrible, all of them. For the most part. And when I say a sword gun, like, they were pistols attached to swords. It wasn't... Yeah, it's not a rifle. It's a black powder pistol attached to a sword.
And Andrew, how could you? Hayabusa, not Hayabusa, Kurabana would absolutely be a machinist. We're in Final Fantasy land. It's a machinist. How dare?
It's a machinist, yeah. Yep. Yeah, but most fictional designs of gun swords are fucking horrible.
Listen, rule of cool.
No. No,
Rule
most of them aren't
of
even cool. Most of them aren't even cool, though. Like, I would agree with you if they were cool. Most of them aren't even cool. Like, hold on. I am all for some crazy, like, bullshit designs for fantasy. As long as they look good,
No,
you know, the rule of cool can, in fact, work.
Hang on. No, Fly, we're not talking crap about machinists. We're talking crap about the way that Final Fantasy likes to design their sword guns.
Yes. You go for it. You go to bat for the machinist. And meanwhile, I'm gonna call their sword gun stupid because it is.
Well, in machinist, it's not a sword gun. It's just a very long barrel pistol, I guess.
Yeah, it's a weird pistol. Anyway,
I have.
No,
one
we're talking
that's
about like
actually a pistol.
actual. Yes, but we're talking about sword guns in fantasy compared to sword guns in reality. Because they did exist, they were bad. And the ones in fantasy are somehow worse, which drives me nuts. And I was saying, but rule of cool, I'm like, I would agree if any of them were cool.
Some of them are.
Like what?
Again, like lightnings.
Lightning's converts from a sword to a rifle.
It's real cool.
I would hesitate.
though.
It is, but I would hesitate to call that a sword gun because it doesn't accomplish
It is a
both
sword and a
things
gun.
at the same time. No. It has two different modes. It has sword and it has gun. It has two different modes opposed to it being a sword gun.
Doesn't magically make it not both a sword and a gun. Hell, she flips between the two mid-combat.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not saying
That's true.
Like her 4-hit combo is literally she slashes 3 times, does a backflip, and on the backflip shoots them.
All right, fine, fair enough.
Like it's all mechanical and it's very fast. The first time they show it to us, it's not because they're showing off how cool it looks. But after that, no. Actual practicality is very quick.
Yes, okay. But the grip changes entirely, is my point, opposed to it just being.
Not really, no. The way it has it set up is the front half is what converts. The back half actually stays relatively the same. Just the trigger shows up.
Really weird grip for a gun. Then that's a
Basically, what happens is it becomes like the handle is not very big.
Is it like a super leaned back rifle grip?
Kind of. It's not quite as leaned back, but it's kind of that way.
Oh, that's weird.
And they have the sword itself be a little curved to fit that grip. Like it's more the sword part is what has to do all the adjustments. It's primarily a gun. It's standard issue rifle.
Okay. It's not a pistol grip. It's an old school rifle grip. Okay, interesting.
Again, it's a little bit more sci-fi-ish. They made it more sci-fi like, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the hydrate.
You are underselling the value of those weapons, Mr. Namazu.
Of course he is. Which is why I'm sure.
By like a stupid amount.
Is this where we tell him that he didn't actually make any money? because he sold a weapon for a fruit. I guess he'll never starve to death. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're good.
What in the hell? I think, okay, so the reason why I think most fantasy, or even sci-fi, like sword guns don't work is there seems to be some obsession with the designers that dictates that the barrel must be parallel to the blade. I think that's why most of them look bad.
They're not. I just know that it is common.
Yeah, like all the ones I'm looking at right now, just by scrolling through Google, like for some reason the barrels are perfectly parallel with the blade, and for some reason they try and turn them into rifles instead of just like if you have a sword out, you're in close range. like, am I wrong? Anyway.
Yeah. Again, I like a very specific kind of sword gun, which is of course the one from 13. Because I think that one's the one that has done it the best.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway, voice cutscene.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation.
Lise, I'm right here.
With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Alright, Fly, thank you. I don't know who that would be either, but... I haven't had that game on my machine for...
Years at this point.
Yeah, probably.
The best zone in Stormblood. What do you think is the best one? Oh, psh, get out of here. Oh, it's beautiful, Andrew. Okay, to give a little bit of context, this region, as you could probably guess from, I'm gonna call it architecture, even though it's not architecture, the yurts. It's the best. Fly is just being biased. Is, if I remember correctly, pretty heavily influenced by Mongolian culture. And there are multiple tribes of different kinds of Zayla, which are they're the Aura, but they're the black-scaled Aura, not the white-scaled Aura. And each one is very different. Like, they're all very distinct from each other. Oh no, so I played the game originally as a, what was I when I was in Stormblood? I was an Elysian. I was a female Elysian when I came in here. Ice didn't exist until later. In fact, Ice didn't exist as she exists now until I got to this area and loved it so much. So, Ice looks the way she does because of this zone, not the other way around. Listen, she's battle hungry and she's insane and I love her.
Which one?
I can't say the name. The
Oh.
black mage. With the cute girlfriend.
Oh. Yes. I can't remember how to pronounce her name either.
Oh no, no, I can say her name. I'm just not gonna because that would spoil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love them as a couple. I don't care if it's not canon. They are.
It's
a
all
couple.
but canon. They did the same thing with the totally friends, couple in Shadowbringers. Where they heavily imply it to hell and back, but don't actually tell you that they're a thing. Yes, the Angius Zayla. Oh my god, Fly. At the end of that arc, they literally hold hands and stare at each other in front of a rainbow crystal. And I can't. I can't see there's anything but a couple. And they do it with the two characters that I'm thinking of from here. Where what they'll do is they'll show up together and they'll be like, oh, I've gotten much closer to this character since we last, spoke. Or, oh, she takes time out of her day to come talk to me in between hunts. No, absolutely.
There's so much implied that it hurts.
I really enjoy her company. Yeah, shit like that. And it's only whenever you they'll be in the same scene together, but they won't be the person you talk to advance the story. But if you go talk to them, they spend a lot of time together after, you wander off and go do other things.
The other thing is so if you switch to Japanese, they use a term in Japanese that translates to very important friend, which is actually Japanese slang for someone's partner, because they don't have a word for that. They don't have a word for a gay couple's spouse. Which is why when you're watching poorly translated anime and someone says, "Oh, she is her special friend," and that confuses a lot of first-time like anime viewers because they're like, "Well, what does that mean?" It's there's no word for someone's partner in Japanese because it's just gay
It's
marriage
husband
isn't a
or-
thing.
Yeah. Well, and also there's another word that is a different connotation but could be used.
Yes.
Which roughly translates, again, there's not really a one-to-one translation for this particular word. But basically my person.
Yeah.
And it's implied that they are like my special human.
This one is mine. You know.
Well, not in that way. Again, it's not used in a romantic context, but it's kind of like, but it's like they're like the most important person in my life. It doesn't necessarily mean always a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be like a sibling.
Yes. Yeah. No, you're.
But there is
You're 100%
another word.
right.
I forget the actual word itself because I am not thinking of it at this exact moment. It's blanking on me. But there is a word for like, it's like my human, my special human.
Yeah.
Which again is a different connotation, but it could be used for romance. It's not usually, but it could be.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, every so often you'll watch an anime with like a bad set of translations, and it'll be like, you know, that is her special friend, and it's because it's a bad translation. That's all it is. It's just a bad translation.
50. That's how many tribes there are. I like that there's a hierarchy based on ritual combat. Every single one of these Zayla absolutely can and know how to fight and will. Fly. There are 50 individual unique Zayla cultures. The Rayan only have one. And they stay at the bottom of the ocean and don't do anything.
Okay, let's stop this. This isn't going anywhere.
But note, he didn't have a retort. Listen, I didn't start the fight, I just finished it. I don't have anything against them, I'm just saying. Good. I will say that we don't get to meet all 50 of them, which is unfortunate. Because they're nomadic, so you're unlikely to catch all 50 of them at once. It'd be nigh impossible. They focus on 5. Sorry. 2 of them collaborate together pretty closely, which is why I forgot them. Well, and they'll talk about them, like the one that she was talking about. I don't think is one that we've seen, but she straight up was like, unless you're talking about, you know, one of these, and then she does basically a slur. So they will refer to the other tribes, but we don't see all of them. I think even with all the side quests, I know of, I want to say 7, 8, maybe. I mean, it's Yugiri. Yugiri's here. That one's Zayla. Those are all gonna be Zayla. I don't think there's a Ray in here. Yeah, no. They're all Zayla. Top right of map, right? I like that he's like, oh no. Well, top right of map is the mole, and they're not Rayan. They're Zayla. One of them has pretty light colored hair that sticks out straight like the horns do, but that's her hair. Her actual horns are still Zayla horns. The way up there is to go over here. Plunk. Are they gonna not have any of the people around? No, they're out. So the mole are up here, and they're the most top right of them all. And no, there's Ayla. No. So you're thinking of I should have attuned to reunion while I was down there. It's okay. I'll just go back. Not that way. That way's bad. I'll show you what you were thinking of. So I'm pretty sure I know what was the confusion. Let me just not teleport because I didn't actually grab the etherite.
The etherite. Oops.
To be fair, I wasn't planning on, going up there until, the story took us up there. I really like this zone. Well, that's everywhere. They have a really good skybox for nighttime sky. So you're thinking of her. And if you look, her hair is light colored like that, and it does stick out straight, which does look similar to one of the faces of the Aura, and that could be both, you know, Rayan or Zayla. But if you actually look, she is a Zayla.
Don't forget the etherite.
I won't. Because I spend a long time just staring at these kind of like the stories and the games and stuff like that. Like I spend a long time analyzing stories and games. I also do the story kind of slowly. Like I don't really rush the story as much as like other people do. So I spend a much longer time per zone than a lot of other gamers do. It is a great area. I know it's you, because I just know the story. Serena! Yeah, this is about when I had to drag you. I got you. I do like that there are other like races though. Like this is obviously a human.
I kind of want that headpiece.
Oh, there's lots of ones that have that.
Like, that was
kind of
very
headpiece.
pretty.
Yeah.
Also with the eye covering. Very cool.
I think a lot of them are. I know not all of them, but I think a lot of them are like striking or the casters. So healing, casting. There's quite a few of them. I know, right? Scream your love to all of Reunion. Oh, good. I was like, crap, they're both red. What do I do?
Good guess.
If you pick one of those two, she likes it.
Oh, okay.
And also, you might want to raise your prices a little bit. You sell for real cheap. You're selling for under market value, and that's a problem. Losing out on profits on sales. By the way, the ones who run Reunion and the ones in this color, they don't talk. Oh shit, I gotta remember. I was not expecting a quiz. Hold on. Her. She's expensive. He was cheap, so I made a joke about it. Oh, but I guess whatever he sells might be important too. Just a bunch of stuff. Hers was the expensive alcohol. And his is fruits and vegetables that are expensive. Okay. He does this one. Cheap. Fruits and vegetables. Expensive. She's the one over there. Shit. What did she say? God damn it. I knew her shit was expensive, but not exactly what she was selling. I think it's just smoked meats. Yeah. Try this again. He does the assortment for cheap. He does fruit and vegetables for expensive. She does the smoked meats for expensive. She does the alcohol. Fairly priced. Huh? They want something specific? Oh, very expensive prices. Fine. There we go. Charlatan. Gimme. There we go. Whoops. Darn it.
Alright, y'all. I must head out.
No.
Oh, you'll survive.
Tragedy.
Tragedy of the highest order. Are we gonna meet both special friends tonight? Am I gonna miss that?
No. You're only gonna see... We've already met Serena
Yes.
briefly, but you will not see the other one because she's a little bit further along.
Gotcha. Well, best of luck. Everyone else enjoy the story. We'll cope somehow, yeah. You'll manage, Andrew, I'm sure. I don't want to see them, yeah, but one of them's pretty far in, I think. Hey, have a good night, everyone.
Oh, she's not going to bed. She's getting something from a friend and also dropping by the game store for a little bit. Yeah, in fact, errands are what have taken her from us. No, she does Battletech. I'm the magic gamer. Wow. Nah, she is going for her Battletech hobby, not me.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
Ha! I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-san. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan-san. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Look at that. Our character is thinking and observing. They're making a decision. Well, not even that. But again, at this point, our character, again, is now making decisions on their own. But now in Stormblood, they're making decisions even without being prompted. They're now making decisions for themselves as an active character. Whereas before, they only made decisions when asked. So our character has noticed that this girl is having some kind of problem that she's not talking about yet. And so our character is thinking about it and is making decisions about this. I would, you Gary, but we have quests to do. Now you're bothering the poor thing. I'd be happy to put an arrow in your back. I mean, what? You good? Yeah, I kind of figured. A party? Buddy, it's no wonder they don't want to trade with you. You're insufferable. God, you're awful. I think you've misunderstood. I'm sorry. I know you want to be not bothered. Woo! What are you doing? I know, right? I was having a moment. At least she and I are on the same page. We both were just like, ugh, insufferable. Yep. I am now her buddy. Yes, they were laughing at you. You're stupid. Buddy. Again, they were laughing at you. How are you this dumb? Ah. He even came with the wrong kind of stock. It's supposed to be a peaceful place. Why are you bringing weapons? Like, could you not think of any other foreign things that these people might want or care about or need? Nothing? Yes, he's already there waiting on you. Buddy, you're not even gonna hand it to her yourself? Jesus. Here's some lantern oil. Oh, that's bad. She gave it back to me. How much would I bet this stuff is actually explosive? It's because I pay attention to what they're trying to tell me. And I just go, okay, I got you. Up we go. Oh, this lovely view. Oh, it's gone. Well. Yeah, what's that? Dude was lied to? At least he's learned a little bit. A tiny little bit. Now, what have you learned? buddy, you brought weapons to the tribal feuds. Alright, idiot. Because you have learned the lesson, they're gonna let you go now. Let you trade now. Don't bring weapons here anymore. Bring, like, foreign fruits. Maybe silks. You're from East Eldinar Trading Company, which means that you live in Ul'dah. Bring the fabric. Well, persimmons would be Asari. Not sorry, Namai. Like, literally, he has the Weaver's Guild. Bring silk. Bring weaver crafts. Clothing. That works too. You done did it. So proud of you. Whoops. Oh, I got hit by it. Yeah, there's a small delay on that dash that I need to be aware of. Okay. I may have no intention of doing this in harder content, like this class, but I like knowing a lot of the internal stuff for a class before, you know, before I get it to max level. Not all of it, because again, like if I wanted to take it into a hard content, I would practice and read a guide and take it into hard content and stuff like that, but I like having a basic understanding. Wow. Also, we know where his brother is. I have not personally talked to him because he is not something I can do right now. But there's a certain mechanic that deals with only crafters and gatherers that I just haven't gotten to yet because my crafters and gatherers are under level 50. But his brother is someone that we could have encountered by now. I just haven't because I didn't need to yet.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head, which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, Go-Setsu, and,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Gosetsu is not to be trusted.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
You hear that? Most powerful empire in the world. Yes, they have a very good skybox. And funny enough, oh yeah, it's really nice. In fact, it's the same skybox, and it even moves a little bit as you go along. But actually, each you kind of see a little bit. There are certain stars that are more prominent. They actually have significance to the astrologian or astrologian class quests. So the skybox actually serves a purpose on top of being very pretty.
Alright, now we go up to that upper right section that Fly was talking about earlier.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans, too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Maul. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Well, and it's clear that what they're doing, and again, they did it using camera angles, but obviously that's all a metaphor. The stars are people. So basically, some are fated to live and to, do great things, and others are fated to die on the way. And that it's our job, and this is a very Buddhist belief, I'm about to say. But she says, cherish the stars. But that basically just means, hey, appreciate them both. They're equally important. There's a very common Buddhist belief that because everything is transient and nothing is permanent, that we should be fully present and fully here in the moment. We should live each day to the fullest. And that's a very, and that's in a lot of belief systems. But it's a core belief in Buddhism specifically. And a lot of Japan is a mix of, I believe it's Zen Buddhism. It's now it's a whole new thing. Like Japanese Buddhism is now its entirely new thing. But originally it was a mix of their Shintoism and I believe Zen Buddhism. That may require some correction if I am not right. So obviously it shows up a lot in their media as, the main religion of Japan. Oh, for sure. But if I don't know, years down the line, someone who's actually from Japan or has done formalized study. Thank you, Pretty Beard. Yeah, I know it's specifically it's the form of Buddhism that came from China way back when, and then the Japanese adopted sections of it, added their Shintoism to it, and then it became its own unique thing. But yeah, someone who's studied it formally, or someone who's actually a native of Japan, if they come in later and be like, no, that's not right, I'll be like, okay. I would not be surprised. don't think my character has made cheese before. I don't think so. I was actually about to end. I was going to grab these side quests, go back to Reunion, and then call it. Yeah, like I knew that the type of Buddhism that Japan got was Buddhism after it had gone through a Chinese filter, which is, of course, the Tao. A little bit of Confucianism in there too, because because China liked Confucianist ideas around the same time. It's also one of the key, like, allegories for Journey to the West is during a certain period of time in history, all three of the major religions of that area were I wouldn't say they were battling for dominance, but in a way, they all had pretty high standing at the same time, and you know, eventually you had to pick one, you know? And of course, Journey to the West is saying, have you tried Buddhism? But again, there's actually a number of allegories happening at the same time in Journey to the West. That's just one of them. That's like the more meta-narrative one kind of going on in the background. The one that most people know of is how each character in the party represents a part of the human condition. Like Sun Wukong, which is the one that everyone knows, represents the human mind. And I think the horse is like the human will. Yep. Honestly, I would recommend reading it if A, you could find, you know, an original translation. And B, you had the time to read all of it, because it's very long. It's extremely long. It is a well-known tale. However, most people only talk about the broad strokes of the Journey to the West, and there's lots of like, it's kind of monster of the week almost. Like I would say like that's the origin of that particular genre. Like it's kind of monster of the week. And so there's lots of like little individual stories that most people don't talk about because they're doing the broad strokes of like the larger narrative. And like, no, some of them are really cool. A lot of them are really silly, but some of them are really cool. Anyway, we are going to call it here. When we come back, we will probably get a dungeon because we are close to the dungeon. And we're gonna do, you know, all like the side quests and the main quests and stuff. But yeah, we're about to hit a dungeon. Oh man, if I could read an original copy of it, aka would know the language, I would read it. I'd read it in a heartbeat. And I've read a translated version of it. But I tend to not trust translations of a text for a couple of reasons. One, when you move languages, things get lost. Like that's just a way of like that's just how translation works. Oh, nice. And also, we are talking a very old text, so. I imagine, that's unfortunate, but I imagine that that form of the language is either dying or is dead. Or at the very least, words that mean something nowadays meant something different at the time. Because time destroys all meaning. Yeah, like I would really want to know the language, like really know that language. Oh man, have you read like an original writing of Canterbury Tales? It's awful. Middle English is the worst. Like, really? That's pretty good. I'm glad that people know ancient Chinese still, because God, that's not how it is in English. Actually, no. Try reading. That's true. They got paper real early in their history. But like, try reading like OG Beowulf, not a translated version of Beowulf. No. Go find like original Old English Beowulf and see if you can understand that shit. No, hard as fuck. I've tried so hard. I can kind of read Canterbury, which is Middle English, but no. Old English sucks. I'm so mad about it. Oh, I did too. Yeah, no, Canterbury was interesting. No, Beowulf is hard. Like, it is easier nowadays because, of course, people do. Merchant of Venice is cool too, although that one's got some problematic meanings nowadays. But no, Shakespeare is early modern English, which is why it's a little bit easier to read. And you can find like, I don't know, a modernized Beowulf, which is, you know, much easier to read than what I'm talking about, because of course they've adapted it to modern English. But OG Beowulf sucks. I've tried OG Beowulf. Yeah, Dante. Honestly, a lot of like the Dante's Divine Comedy. So I'm gonna call it by its official name. Most of the problem with the Divine Comedy is that there will be just sections where he's just like accosted by random people and they have nothing to do with the plot. It's just random people that he either knows or he's talked to or he'd like to meet. And it grinds the pacing of all three of those stories to a crawl. And you're like, Dante, please. I know this is your fanfic and all, but can we please move it along? And it is fanfic. Like, I do want to be very clear that, like, Dante writing, like, Inferno and putting all the people he really didn't like in hell is 100% fanfic. Same thing with all the people that he thought were like, amazing, he'd put in, like, Paradiso. And he would go on like tirades, especially in Paradiso, where he'd like blame multiple popes and like just an entire section of the clergy because the church, you know, banished him. The church basically ruined his life. And so he tries to say that like the church is just rotten to the core, and he'll go on entire tirades, not like the character in universe going on tirades. No, the author will literally inject himself. Dante, as the author, will literally inject himself into the story and basically say the sorry state of the church is why everything sucks right now. Like, yeah, no, it's great. So it is his fanfic. Because he's Dante at this time is coping with being banished from his homeland and having to be exiled. And so this is him in his angry phase of grief. Sorry about that. Knocked into my mic. Oh yeah, just his little revenge fic. And this is why you always take into account what the author's intentions are and what the author is going through whenever they write something. It gives extra context to what the hell they were writing. In a way. Funny enough, in a way, because obviously, like, I've mentioned this before, but the way that people write, like each individual, the way they write, actually reflects a lot about them without really, and sometimes they do it on purpose. Like C.S. Lewis absolutely made Chronicles of Narnia be an allegory for, you know, Christianity and faith, and you know that like it's very blatant, it's very obvious, it's very intentional. Yo, good pick. Iliad's great. So like some people, they do it, you know, like, you know, intentionally. But a lot of people actually don't. They don't understand. Well, not that they don't understand, but they don't acknowledge that what they're writing. Lit majors are great. I love lit majors. They're the best kind of nerds. But yeah, it's people not like acknowledging that their biases are coming out onto the page. Until someone with a different belief system then reads it and goes, what the hell is this?
Anyway, I believe I have rambled about literature and writing long enough. I've met my quota for the day. I say that, but I love talking writing and literature. I would do it all day if not stopped. I'm glad that y'all appreciate it, because that's it's kind of my vibe. If you could find one. Again, as long as you could find one that's, you know, intact. I did. There was no rain today. Anyway, I am going to stop because, again, I have dawdled for 30 minutes. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.